It is recording. Ah, this is so cool. Thursday. Oh, at least I'm not stressful. Hello. Today is Thursday. It's a warm and overcast day, but it's still beautiful morning. And today I want to talk about something very important that can save you time, money, and stress when dealing with immigration. But before I tell a short story, what is the difference between a visa consulting firm, a paralegal, a lawyer, and an attorney? Do you know? And more important, who should you trust with your immigration process? Let's start as simple. A visa consulting firm is the company that helps people apply for visas. They usually organize documents, guide you through the process, and help you submit applications. In many cases, this is not illegal because most visa applications are administrative. You can even apply by yourself if you prefer. But here is the key point. They are not a lawyer. They do not have a legal authority to provide a legal advice or represent you in the complex legal situations. Now, let's talk about the paralegals. In countries like the United States, a paralegal is someone who assists the lawyer. They help prepare documents, organize case, and support the legal works. But they cannot give a legal advice or act independently as a lawyer. Here in Brazil, we don't have this profession in the same way. But the idea is similar to the consulting firm. Okay? But both, okay? They are not responsible legal professional. Now, what is a lawyer? A lawyer is someone who finished law school. But finishing law school is not enough to practice law. To legally act as a professional, you must have a license. And this brings us to the last definition, an attorney. An attorney is a lawyer who is licensed to practice law. In Brazil, this means being registered with a OAB, Ordem dos Advogados do Brasil. In other countries, it means being a member of the Bar Association. This is the professional who can legally advise you, represent you, and handle complex legal situations. So, why does all this matter? Let me tell you a short story, okay? Not long ago, a foreigner contacted me for a video call. He wanted to come to Brazil to work repair industrial machines here. I explained how we work, the legal process, and what would be necessary. He appreciated the consultation, but after that, he disappeared. He don't contact us anymore. Sometime later, I received an email from the same person. He told me that he was in Brazil, but there was a problem. His equipment, his tools he needs to work had arrived in Brazil, but they were stuck at customs and not released. I asked him to schedule another video call because I needed more information. During the video call, he explained that he applied for his visa through a consulting firm. And when he contacted them about his problem, they told him, you should find a lawyer. So I asked him a very important question. When you apply for your visa, did you inform them that you were bringing technical equipment to work in Brazil? He said, yes. But the consulting firm told him that the equipment could come as a luggage. How can someone give this kind of device if the equipment cost thousands of dollars? And here is where the problem begins. But For legal technical reason, I cannot share all detail of this case, but I can explain in general rules. When you come to Brazil with a professional equipment, like technically you wanna fix industrial machine here or something like that, or you come to the concert, you go to play violin, example, you bring your expensive instrument like a Stradivarius, this custom millions, or technical special level tools. This must be declared properly during your visa and entry process. And there are a specific legal procedure to allow you to bring this item. It's not the same, Apply for your visa is you, immigration department. Apply for your device, customs. You understand? And have a way do you bring these devices without pay tax. But this must be done correctly. If you apply only for your visa and ignore the import rules for your equipment or device, you can face a serious problem. Customs authority and immigration authorities work together with different departments, but they work together. But the process, it's like a different process, but they connect. If something is missing or incorrect, your equipment may be not released. And that's exactly what's happened to my client. What is looked like a simple decision, use a consulting firm, in this case for a complex case. Stand a legal professional, become complex, stressful, take time, because the industrial here in Brazil present the technique to fix. And they need the tools. They can't fix without his tools. So here's the lesson. Huh? This is not about saying the consulting firm are bad. In many simple case, imagine your student visa, your tourism visa, they can help you. It's okay. But when your situation involves more than just filled out forms, when it's involved a legal interpretation, strategy, or multiple areas like immigration and customs, you need someone with legal authority that can take responsibility about the case. In this case, it's important you contact your attorney, okay? Because in the end, when something goes wrong, the consulting firm cannot solve the legal problem. They will tell you to find a lawyer. And at the point, the problem may already be bigger, more expensive, and more stressful. So, I hope you learned something. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next one. Bye now.